like ready for bed at 8 o'clock or something. Like,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
Well, that's the other thing too, man. We've always been like night owls, so even now we don't go to bed till after midnight every night.
No.
Yes.
See, we get up at like 4:40 to go to the gym every morning.
Brandy gets up at 5:15 or something, so she's only getting like
we are
5.5 hours of sleep.
We're old at heart.
Yeah,
we could. I mean, me generally 9 o'clock. Cindy can be in bed at 8:30 and not think twice about it.
Yeah. I just can't do it, man. I don't know. There's times where I'm so tired, like I just crash and I'll just fall asleep on the couch or something, like purely accidental. But yeah, I don't know. Something about it, man. I just don't even think about it. And I'm usually good on like 6 hours.
Yeah,
6 hours of sleep, I'm ready to roll. If I get 8, I'm kind of groggy.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
That's
for me,
how I
like
feel.
for me, it is. I know a lot of people, they require that or they're cranky, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 9 or 10. We get up 4:40, get the coffee going.
Yeah.
I drink coffee at the gym. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like coffee.
Huh.
I drink a lot.
Brandy
of it.
drinks a lot of coffee,
Yeah.
like a pot a day, probably.
Yeah, we do. Big
And
pot.
she just drinks black coffee, probably a pot a day.
I used to. And you know what? I discovered that French vanilla creamer. I got this frother I stick in there and make it whip up.
Yeah.
And
So I think the thing for
it's
her
good.
was calories for her, and then it's like she's like, okay, if I drink it plain, I can drink a lot of it.
That's why we go to the gym.
Yeah. And then it's like, if I drink a lot of it, I can drink it plain. And then I think she just kind of grew a taste for it because she got used to drinking it that way. But
yeah, I mean, I don't blame her. I used to.
yeah, not me. I can't do it, man.
I like my creamer.
I like iced coffee with a lot of crap in it, and I'm sure it's horrible.
Yeah.
But I just recently quit drinking oat milk in there because somebody was telling Brandy. I think it was my sister was telling her that oat milk is something in oat milk is bad for your GI system or your guts. But I Googled it, and Google says no, it's good for you.
It's probably good for you.
Yeah. But they're kind of on the up and ups with all that health stuff, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm not, like I said, I'm not closed minded, man. So
I used to pound energy drinks.
oh, dude, I have a heart thing. Like I don't know what it is, but I drank a Red Bull the other day, and I kid you not, I was having like spike pains in my chest for 2 hours.
Yeah, it'd be
Red Bulls do that to me every time.
I could drink the white sugar-free monsters. I could drink 2 or 3 of them in a day, and whatever. Like drink it casually like a soda.
That's weird, man. It's weird. Like I literally hadn't had that pain in my chest like that since when we were building my house.
Yeah.
And when we were building my house, I was drinking Red Bull to keep energy up. Something in Red Bull, man, makes my heart something in there. It's weird, man.
Gotta stay away from it.
Yeah, I'll never drink one again.
Well,
After this last one, and I figured out that the Red Bull was triggering whatever that is, I'm done. I'll never drink another one.
I stay away from them now. Like I love them, but there's so many things on that can I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
And you can just tell it's chemical. So I stay away from them.
Yeah, what kind of being a light for me is I looked one up. I started looking up everything that was on the back of that can. And one of the things that was on the can is some kind of chemical. And I did a search for it, and it says that it narrows artery pathways. I'm like, who in the fuck would put this in their body? And then I'm thinking that maybe I've already got a narrow pathway in my heart, and that thing's narrowing it even more, and that's where these spike pains are coming from. But my heart rate would get up because I got an Apple Watch, so I'm sitting there checking it, and I'd have these spike pains, and my heart rate would spike up to like 114 while I'm sitting there, and then it would just drop back down to 70.
Just from
the Red Bull.
Oh my!
Yeah,
just sitting there.
Yeah, it was weird, man. And I figured this out like I think it was about a month ago. I drank one just kind of in passing, and I didn't think anything of it. Like I drank the Red Bull, and I'm out there working on that box truck, and I'm like, man, what is that? I got this really sharp pain in my chest. So I kind of went on I always pace when I'm in pain.
Yeah.
So I started pacing around a little bit, and it went away. And then boom, another one hit me. I'm like, And that's when I started doing a little research. And
Figured it out.
And I'm like, you know what? I used to have these same chest pains when I was building the house. And then I started thinking about it. I was drinking Red Bulls when I was building that damn house to keep me awake. That's sure as shit, man. I haven't had one since. But that same time that I drank that Red Bull about a month ago and I had that, I lost vision in my left eye.
Ooh.
Yeah. For like 10
Getting
seconds.
ready to have a stroke or some shit.
That's what it felt like, man.
Yeah.
I laughed about something. My brother was down, the one that bought my Jeep from me, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna have to go in the house and just chill out for a little bit because that Red Bull was giving me chest pain. And we were in the house, and I was just sitting on the couch, kind of trying to relax, and he said something, or I think we watched a little clip from that new Beavis and Butthead, and I got to laughing about it, and boom, went blind in my left eye. It was like this white thing just boom hit me, and everything was like really washed out, like somebody cranked the exposure up on my left eye. And I haven't had anything like that since that day.
Well, and this is on a larger scale of that, but talk about, like you were talking earlier about useful things in school.
Yeah.
You don't take a nutrition class.
Not one is going to tell you not to drink something they're making a ton of money off
you just
of.
don't take. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
money runs our country,
Yes.
man.
It runs everything.
I mean, I'm not a soda drinker, really. I like soda, but my God, that's about one of the worst things. Aside from like energy drinks, that's probably one of the other worst things you can put in your body. And these companies are just making money hand over fist on it, so it doesn't matter.
And at the end of the day, people care, but they don't.
Yeah.
Well,
they care enough to say it publicly and throw a little bit of expendable change at it. But if it comes down to shutting your business and losing your entire income, they don't care that much.